Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, and today we are going to do a reading on one very significant topic, hidden love, secret love, platonic love, whatever a love there is between you and another person that's not very obvious yet, and you are struggling to tell whether the other person is reciprocating your feelings. You would like to know, how do they feel about you? What is their intention? So as you can see, we have three beautiful objects on each side: left, this middle, and a right side. The left side is associated with more feminine, intuitive side, or still the kind of, part of our conscious. And then we have this right side, which is associated with more masculine and more active side. And then we've got this middle side that is a combination of that, and it's the side that is more connected with the kind of future. You're more straightforward, So anyway, you might choose one of these objects, and the object on the left side is this running horse made of lapis lazuli. It's a beautiful horse, and it's surrounded by these two kind of rocky type of stones. And if you kind of gravitate towards them, then you might choose left side, but it's really important to know that you can choose any side throughout the reading, depending on how you feel about individual cards and so on. You might gravitate towards a different side throughout the reading. Then we've got this middle side, and it's associated with this lovely beautiful golden creature. And if you feel attracted to that little creature and with these beautiful stones, then you might choose this middle side. And then on the right side, we've got a very lovely rabbit. I'm not really sure what stone this is, but it's got these two, this one stone next to it, rhodochrosite or something, rhodolite. And then we've got this beautiful shell. So you might choose your side, you might use your intuition. But like I say, I think it's really important to combine intuition and our reasoning. So your intuition might choose one side, but then your reasoning, your thought, your ideas, your thinking, your conscious decision may be decided on the information that you will get throughout the reading. So I will first focus on the left side, and that's a very, very passionate side, because the cards that we have on this side are very love, romantically orientated cards. And first of all, I think that it's quite you have significant card here, the lover. And we have a soldier here with a beautiful heart in the corner. And it's a person who you are holding in your heart. And I think it signifies that there is already someone in your life, so you might think about this person already. He is present in your life. You're not necessarily talking yet, but you're being surrounded by this person. There's definitely this manly energy around you. Or it might also be you, if you are a man watching this, it might be you, and you already have chosen your love, your love interest, whoever this is. The man, okay, this is a very manly card. We have the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords bring us this very manly energy, very thoughtful person. We have the element of swords, and swords are all about thinking, reasoning. And why is it important in this reading? It's because The way to the heart of this person will be through communication. So it's really important for you to communicate with this person. Friendliness. What does the friendliness tell us? It tells us is that despite there is this love relationship between you, this romantic charge, it also has to be based on the friendliness, communication, there's a little bit more to a romantic relationship sometimes than it's happening in bed, if you know what I mean. And you see these two beautiful trees together, and they signify the friendliness. It's number 2, also associated with Gemini, so that means that you have very a closeness with this person. And so it's important to establish this friendly environment between you. And so don't try to expect from this person that they're gonna come out with their emotions, because it's not really easy for the Knight of Swords. But when you establish the right conversation with this person, you might be really surprised what will come out. Another card that you have here is that King of Cups. King of Cups is full of emotions, they are capable of listening. And that's what I've said already. This person, even though they might look cold on the outside, might be very warm inside. And they might be hiding their feeling, because we have this very kind of, manly energy, someone who is very serious. But on the other side, they have this side to them that is very warm, very understanding, very giving. So especially if you have the Lover card as well in here, it all supports the idea that there is something going on underneath the surface. Even though things might not look that way, they're definitely happening for you. Then you've got the Energy card, number 20, the Lovers card. Again, based on the color that you see on the card, more like pinkish fuchsia, it's definitely associated with the warmest heart, with the warmest feelings with another person. Now be careful, because I feel that there is so much going on here for you when it comes to romantic energy, romantic relationship, because things might be way too heated. So just really focus on that friendly side as well. I'm sure that one day, you'll be having a really great memories surrounding this relationship, but for now it requires also calming down and friendship. We have number 19, the card Energy, but 19s in the normal traditional tarot 19s are the Sun card. Sun card can also symbolize the relationship between two individuals. Okay, so it's also the form of kind of Gemini associated card. And the Sun is trying to tell us, yes, it's important to understand that you have something in common with this person. So don't ruin it by going over the top, that don't try to get really cocky with this person. Like, that is not going to work. It's important to be genuine, it's important to be honest, it's important to be friendly. Another important card that I am going to mention is this a luxury card or fortune card from Symbolon tarot deck, and it's a really happy card. Usually from the Symbolon deck we don't have very many happy cards always, because they are trying to pinpoint something negative that's happening, but this is very positive card, and the association here is with astrological sign of Leo, and then we've got astrological sign of Sagittarius, and planets Jupiter and Sun. We have Sun again, so again that closeness, twin energy, twin flame, soulmate energy. So be careful, things might be explosive between you and the other person, and you really want to kind of establish very friendly relationship. But the fortune card is trying to tell you that do not rush things. so much, even though things might be happening very quickly for you, at some point, because you will be very fortunate. It looks like the fortune is definitely on your side when it comes to this specific relationship that you have in mind, because that person is definitely reciprocating your feelings. So try to keep in mind everything that I said, and even though you have already connected with this running horse, which kind of does really click with this whole left side reading, you might want to just add that element of calmness, so that's important. But things are definitely happening on your side. So secret love is like hidden feelings of this person might be soon revealed to you, and they're definitely on the positive side. Now I am going to move to the right side of the reading, and it's more stable here, even though, well, from what I can see, the cards that I can see definitely state that we are getting ready to understand and to unveil the secret love here on this side as well. But for now, you are going through a kind of lonely journey. We have certain cards that signify that, but you are definitely have a man card here, or it can be a woman as well. But for what we see on this card, it's a man, and it's a king of pens or a king of pentacles, and he's got these two Tauruses head on his throne, and it symbolizes stability. Okay, so why is this important card for you, on you who chose the right side? Well, this type of person is the person that you need in your life, and I know that there might have been something really painful going on your side, because you have the widow card, and the widow card kind of suggests that you might have been in a position of going through this kind of mourning period. You're missing someone might have gone, someone is missing from your life, someone just walked away, or someone even died, someone is not there. You are missing a partner in crime, and I know it's painful. And we have the knight who is trying to get his sword from the rock, and it's not easy, and it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to happen until the time is right. And that's what this symbol and card is trying to tell us. The astrological association here is with Aries, and that's where we put a lot of our energy into something, but also Sagittarius or Capricorn, and with Saturn as a planet, and of course we have Mars on the side of Aries. But be careful, because the Capricorn actually says, well, save your energy for something more important, because you are going to need it, and you should probably unveil this secret very soon in your life, because it's not necessarily for now very obvious, but it is going to be obvious, because you are going through the phase of regeneration when it comes to relationships. And then you've got, for that, another significant card, which is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a very stable card in the Wands kind of suit, because all the Wands cards are very fiery and very adventurous, orientated. And she's got the Jaguar here, which she holds his head, and that symbolizes that she is she's very patient. It's a time card as well. It's associated with time and patience, waiting for the right moment. And then we've got another card above it, experiencing, where a beautiful woman holds a tree, and they've got a relationship. Number threes are associated with empresses, very feminine energy, very, very feminine card, experiencing, something is experienced on deeper level, and you are going through that kind of regeneration, phase of your life, where you are meditating over something that has happened in the past, but at the same time you are preparing yourself for something really important. And if you already have someone that you are thinking about, okay, and this person, the King of Pentacles, King of Pens, this is a very stable person. Now, why it requires a little bit more time is perhaps because the person who you're thinking about is a very stable person, but they are trying to get as much information about you. They are data collectors as well, because King of Pens will not make any firm decision in their life unless or until they have all the information that they require. Okay, so you might be in a position of being slightly impatient, even though you have a patient card here. Maybe the Queen of Wands is trying to tell us, or is trying to tell you something, that you should be slightly more patient about this person, because the all the court cards, associated with Pentacles, they take time. It's an earthly energy, and they don't make their decisions. They don't make them move as swiftly as other suits, other elements in the cards. You have number 44 for energy, and it's the born of angel. So this card actually suggests that you have some form of protection from above, whether you believe it or not. There is some spiritual, higher spiritual protection for you there, in those moments where it's very hard for you. Another card that suggests that you are looking for a stability in your life as well as a romantic relationship is the card number 4, house or home. And number 4s are associated with the Emperor. So you are definitely looking for someone stable. You probably already have someone who was very stable. Maybe they are no longer in your life. Maybe some of you want to return to this person again. You already know this person for quite a long time. Maybe you've never been in a relationship. Maybe that's someone who you've been in a relationship with, but you really want this person because they represent stability in your life. And the cards actually suggest really that you have something in common, that you really have something going on, but you should definitely take this very, very patient approach to it. And it's because you are going through some form of emotional regeneration and transformation, which I'm sure you will know what that is specifically. It's slightly different for you, because I know that there might be more people listening. This reading is for more people. It's more collective. Some of you might going through a regeneration regarding health, or also broken heart, or losing a family member, or moving house and stuff like that. It's not very easy, so you are going through that transformation, but keep in mind that it's really important to be patient with this person. Now I am going to move to this middle part, so we are talking about these 7 cards, and one really significant card is Beyond Illusion. And that kind of is the central card here. Maybe something that you should kind of maybe focus more on. That's where the solution is, I believe. But then I'll definitely come back to this card, because it's all about, we have this beautiful butterfly on it and the face, and it's all about realization, what's fantasy and what's not fantasy. And it's also about bringing things to reality that are, for now, fantasy. So you might be crazy in love with someone, These 7 cards kind of, for me, are showing that you might be really, really crazy about someone. And things are probably happening very, very swiftly, but you just really want to jump right in. And why do we know that? Is because we have another significant card, and that's the Lovers. And you couldn't be clearer about this message, because we're talking about the hidden love, secret love, and maybe the other person still haven't told you anything. It's not very obvious how they feel about you, but your cards actually are telling us that the other person is reciprocating your feelings, and that they do feel same about you, because you're on the same boat with your feeling. You really want to, you both of you want to take this relationship onto another level. Now, I am going to talk about one thing that's very important to understand as well here. You also have the friendliness card, and I was already talking about this. It's important to establish friendship within this relationship, and it's going to be much easier than on the left side, because you already have the Lovers card. And why is it easy? Because the Lovers card tells us that you two have been born to kind of meet, and it's a part of your destiny. It was meant to be. So you were gravitating towards each other for some time. Maybe some of you actually didn't even meet this person, but you are going to meet this person very soon. The Lovers card symbolizes that that person is very close to you. If you already know this person, then that person was meant to meet with you. It should be very easy to establish friendliness with this person, because whatever you say, whatever you do, that person will accept. Okay, this is a soulmate energy. So that means that they will accept lots of things about you that you might think are really crazy. That person might think they will judge me. This person actually, this card actually says they will not judge you, because they like everything that you do, they like everything that you say. Maybe it doesn't look that way, but it actually is that way. Okay, another card that you also have here is the Knight of Swords, and like I said, they look like this really firm wall, and you can't really go beyond that. It's difficult to find a door to the heart of the Knight of Swords, but because you have this Lover's card next to it, it should be very easy for you. You have something that person has a soft spot for, so it should be quite easy for you. You also, because you have the card experiencing, like I said, it's associated with the card Empress as well, and it's very feminine energy. So if you are a woman and you are interested in this man, he's very much attracted to your femininity. That you have something that very much attracts him. He is totally gravitating towards you, around you. He's circling around you, definitely. But there is definitely something that also keeps him away. And now I would like to kind of say that maybe just one negative aspect of this is that there might be someone in this game, someone like a third person. Maybe you don't know about this person. Maybe that's why that person is actually not getting closer to you yet, because they have just resolved their previous relationships that look now that they are already dying. Why do we know that? Because we have this saying goodbye card from Symbolon, and on which we see two figures, and they say goodbye to each other. They both kind of walk a different direction. But we also have a significant astrological sign here, and that's Taurus, and then we have the Venus. Okay, so that was a very strong relationship as well, because everywhere where we can find Venus, the romantic relationship, the connection with the other person was quite strong, and it's not going to be necessarily the easiest thing to walk away from this person, but it is going to happen, because we also have the Aquarius, and Uranus, and when they make the decision. But then you have another card, very significant, and you've already heard, it's a Queen of Wands, and it's all about waiting, it's all about patience, and it's also about desire, but you are going to have to wait a little bit to give that person a little bit more time, because they are in the process of separating with someone, or separating from something. Maybe even this card doesn't necessarily mean that they are separating from their partner, but that there is a significant other person, so like a family member, who they were looking after. It's not necessarily the easiest thing for them to separate from the past and walking into the new, starting the new phase in their life. And I think that the card Beyond the Illusion for you here is in a positive, we can see it in a positive way, because it can be an active a sign of that you are only fantasizing, dreaming about this person, but it can be also now with the connection of these all cards around it, saying that for now you don't have 100% guarantee that the other person reciprocates your feelings, that they are going to be fully responsive to you. But these cards are saying you were meant to meet, and whatever you do, well, you must be approaching this person, even though you shouldn't be too obvious. Like I said, whatever you say, whatever you do for this person is very interesting. You're very intriguing to them. And so you should definitely try to make that connection, because that person is going through a phase in their life where I feel like they are disconnected with something, whether it's job, whether it's family, whether it's a partner, whether it's children. They are disconnecting with something or someone. So you're going to have to give them that little bit of understanding, support, give them a little bit of time, but also approach them in the right way. You have friendliness here as well, but also give them that excitement, show them the interest, show them that you care for them. So that will be all for all of you, 3 different sides. And I just wanted to say that I know that the 3 readings were quite similar, but there was definitely something that can easily distinguish from them. And maybe you have chosen your favorite side intuitively, but then throughout the reading you have decided to choose a different side. If it happens so, you can definitely write something in the comment. That would be really interesting if you did so. And I really hope that everything will happen for you. Everything will happen when it comes to romantic relationships. It will go the direction that you really wish to. And I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, rest of the weekend, and I will hear you with my next reading. Bye bye for now.